My name is Kelly Toole. I live in Pickaway County, Circleville, Ohio. We built the house about 3 years ago, but I've lived here for 51 years. I had lived in the original farmhouse. The house was built in 1880s. We had done remodeling over and over, but eventually there became structural damage that would have been like the money pit. So we decided that we would just dispose of the old house and build a new structure on the land and start anew. We went kind of skimpy on the cabinetry, so we knew that they weren't going to be the best quality, but we were trying to save some money there for other parts of the project. The paint didn't cure properly, so it was scratching all the time. We were constantly doing touch-up work. Everything else to be so perfect. And then, it's like, then that one thing just stood out as like a sore thumb. I had never had any education on refacing of cabinets. I thought the project, I was just gonna have to replace the cabinets altogether. And I really did not want to tear all the cabinets out after only being here 3 years. When they came out and introduced me to the resurfacing, that seemed like a good way to go to me. It was just more labor effective and more cost effective. Installers came in, of course, first thing they did, like you said, they took off all the doors. And then they started prepping the cabinets to put the surfacing on. And they surfaced all the outside, surfaces. And then new hinges were provided. Actually, really nice hinges. They're the slow closing hinges. The old doors, you would just bang them, you'd shut them and your wife would say, well, what's wrong? Nothing's wrong. It's just the cabinet, it shuts like that. It's the way it shuts. So no more banging cabinet doors and things of that nature. And we actually opted for new handles and stuff, which are very nice. And they're a lot better than what we had going there too. They added some really nice pull-out shelving on some of our lower cabinets, where before they were just open cabinets. All your pots and pans are just stacked in there, and then the skillet you need or the pot you need is always on the bottom. The cabinetry they added, it's very sturdy. The railing's very sturdy. The cabinets are made of actual wood. It's not pressed fiberboard or nothing like that. It's actual plywood that's been finished and varnished. Very sturdy, very heavy. The rollers are really smooth, and it allowed for organization to where now everything has its place and nothing is just stacked in there all chaotically. So I'm very big on aesthetics and things being symmetrical and matching. And that was one of my pet peeves, was sitting here at night, eating dinner or whatever, and you're staring at the cabinets and you're going, that doesn't match. That door's crooked. That door has a gap, And with this, all the doors fit very well. They're all symmetrical. The gaps in the doors are even. On the older ones, you had like the gaps around the edges where you could see space. These fit nice and tight. You don't see the spaces. And I think it just finally, it made the kitchen look like the value that it was. All around, everything is 100% better than it was. I would recommend Improveit Home. Their installers and stuff like that, the people that I've dealt with have been very friendly, and they try to be there for you. So, it's a good company to put trust in.